Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with the one and only Elise. How you doing, Elise?
I'm really good. How are you, Michael?
I'm doing very well. We're going to play a game called ping pong, which is what I call it, where we go back and forth. What I want
Yeah.
to do is each of us give three things that we've learned during our investing career that we wish we may have heard when we were starting out, right? When we only read books, we didn't own anything yet. And as the guest, Elise, I will let you go first.
Whew, okay. I'm going to start with our biggest mistake to date. Okay.
Okay.
And always with the contractors. Always,
Ah,
my God.
contractors.
Um, so our biggest mistake is continuing the same level of trust. And
Ooh,
I just wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. If someone has been good for you, has done, we had a contractor that had done full rehabs for us. And, we gave too much leeway um, because of the history. And you can't do that. You literally, it's trust but verify. So we extended ourselves with payments to the contractor on this big hoarder house project that we had him rehabbing. And we're extending payments beyond completion, the
mm,
percent completion. So he should not have had additional draws. And
right.
he was saying that he needed them, and we gave him that, and then we lost a lot of money. We lost a lot of money. We think that let's just say he got into some trouble himself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, again, trust but verify. The guardrails are there to protect you. Um, yeah, don't. Yeah, great one. For me, when I go back to the very beginning, um, it's really funny. Lots of people are excited about real estate investing, and with excitement comes almost just just reading everything and doing everything. And real estate investing, at least the way I teach and I talk about, is all about focus. Go get a buy box.
Yeah.
Only look at your buy box. Buy box is permission to look at something, but also permission to look at nothing else, right? The whole idea of what I think people should figure out is you should have a competitive advantage in your buy box, in your niche. You're never going to have that. Like if I tried to learn Fresno, California in the beginning, I I know nothing 22 years later. I looked at one, very small area for 3 years and I had 8 homes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would tell most people keep the excitement, but also, focus in like a laser versus a shotgun. So that's the first one for me.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Um, let's see. Lessons learned. I think a second one is really related to the first one, and it's about your contracts.
Hmm.
Contracts are excellent, but they're not everything. So we felt really comfortable to sort of extend again that next progress payment because we had a solid contract. And we even had liquidated damages in there, and the liquidated damages were to the tune of what we would be able to rent the property for monthly, broken up by 30 days, right? So we had liquidated damages in there. But when all was said and done, even when you have an excellent contract, you know, it is extremely difficult to get that money back. Even if the court favors in your way, and it's almost like throwing good money after bad.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be too confident, even in the contracts that you think you've set yourself up for. That again, that progress payment needs to absolutely match the
Yep.
level of completion. Period. End of story.
Yep.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Um, Gosh, I guess I would let people know again. I always tell people the first 3 to 4 years are slow. They're slow for everyone. They were slow for Elise. They were slow for myself. But you'll get to a point where I think you have a choice. You have I call it recycling capital or income snowball, right? Dion from Dion Talk chose income snowball, right? He's never recycled any capital, never 1031, never cash out refi. He just 30-year debt, pay it down, rents go up, just the income snowballs. I chose to 1031 and do cash out refis to explode our portfolio. I don't think there's a right answer, but you will at year four, at year five, have a choice. Which route do you want to go? And Unfortunately, you have to get to year 4 or year 5 where you can really feel it, but it will eventually come.
Yeah. No, that's good.
All right. What is your final one?
You know what? I'm gonna get a little personal here.
All right.
I am going to say be very careful about the advice you take from others. And that
Oh,
includes friends and family. Because
yes.
when people do not fully understand, their heart is in the right place.
Mhm.
They absolutely want the best for you, but their knowledge and experience is limited. So you have to take that with a grain of salt and just know that their love is there for you and they mean well. But if they are not knowledgeable in that area, it may stop you from reaching your full potential as an investor, and it may instill
Yeah.
fear in you, and it may make you second guess yourself. And so that's very tough. For your investing journey,
Yeah.
I'll just say.
I'll pile on the same one. It's actually rule number 7 in my ORAT rules is you got to audit your network. And again, it's the holiday season. You're going to be around people you're around once a year. And if you talk about real estate today, everybody's going to talk housing crash. It's the worst ever. Foreclosures, this, foreclosures. That's all nonsense. They don't know. They've read one headline in one magazine and they're going to be concerned for you, right? They're going to be what family is. So yeah, you've really got to protect yourself. Only take feedback from people that are in it doing your thing or they've been in it for a while. But yeah, audit your network and protect it, especially with social media. One of the things that has frustrated me over the last 2 years, at least, is crash channels. Crash bros have taken
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Um, I actually think people are tired of them. And what's going to be very cool about the next 2 years is good operators are going to win. Most people are going to fall away because they don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
It's hard. What we do is hard. It
Yeah.
takes consistent daily discipline. And I'm already proving it. I bought a property 43 days ago, 44 days ago for 203. I put 40 in. I got it listed at 309. We have a contract. We're basically in at 303. And people said it could be done. This was in the MLS for 67 days.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you. And oh, by the way, I got a second one that we're working on right now. So again, good operators are going to win. Watch your network. Holidays are wonderful, but maybe don't talk real estate with people that don't do real estate. What do you think?
I agree. And you spoke earlier about discipline and dedication. And here's the thing, we do that for our W-2 jobs. We do that day in and out for our W-2 jobs. So why not do it for yourself? And when these other people are offering their opinions, God bless them. Did they offer their opinion before asking you the numbers?
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
So here's the thing, you already know it's not an informed opinion. So you really, when you're seeing these sides and you're saying, oh, I wouldn't do that. Maybe I got the house for $1. Maybe I have no money in and they're seller financing it at 0. You didn't ask before you offered your opinion.
Yeah.
So at that point, and I mean this because it's fear talking and it's
Yeah.
emotions talking. It wasn't the actual mathematics and knowledge talking. So talk to investors, and I really want to just put that out there that it can
Awesome.
absolutely affect your investing. Yeah.
Yep. And Elise, where can people find you? This has been a fun game of ping pong.
Yes. Please find me on Instagram at Investing for Financial Freedom.
Do me a favor, folks. If you follow her today, send her a note saying you came from one rental at a time so she knows her time is valuable. Thank you so much.